Let me ask you a question. What's your superpower? Did you know you even had one? We all do, and the world needs that power. So what is the superpower I speak of? It's your core strengths. That one thing that you can offer the world, and really only you, because of the combination of your strengths and personality and dreams, only you can offer the world. It's important to know what our strengths are, and again, it's part of our uniqueness. That's what we can bring the world today. It offers the best of who we are and what we can bring. Would you ever sacrifice happiness and fulfillment for success? Many people do. Again, if we look at extrinsic goals like money or prestige or things of this nature, we usually kind of end up going down a path that doesn't make us necessarily happy or fulfilled. One of the reasons for this is, as humans, we're very adaptable. So we buy that new car that we were so excited about, and it sits in the driveway, and in a year or so, you know what, we're kind of used to it, and it no longer makes us happy. Or that house or whatever else, because it's become normal. We've adapted to it. But when you're using your superpowers, when you're going after your dream with your strengths, these things that fulfill you and bring you happiness, then achieving the goal really isn't as important as the pursuit. A life of pursuing a worthy goal by using your strengths and gifts is the greatest legacy you can probably leave. The people at the end of their life that have the biggest regrets are the ones that say they did not pursue their dreams. They have that big what if hanging over them. If they had tried and failed, there'd be some closure there. So what makes up our superpowers? Imagine there's a safe, and locked inside this safe is your strength, your energy, your superpower. So you just need to get inside that safe to find out what it is. The combination really is by answering 3 questions. When you have one activity that is a good answer for all 3 of these questions, you know what your strength is, you know what your superpower is. Okay, so let's look at those questions and see if we can unlock that safe. And again, our strengths will be different for all of us. They're as unique as you are. That's what makes them your superpower. You're the only one that can really do these activities tied to your personality to give the outcome that really only you can present to the world. Okay, first question. What do you really enjoy doing? It's that one thing that you would do it for free. If you were rich and could spend all your time doing this activity, you would do it. I'm not talking about drinking beer or taking naps. These activities have to be something that creates something, that is a pursuit, say like writing, math, whatever. But it's something that you really enjoy doing. Gardening, mechanicking, being an architect, an artist. It's that activity that, like I said, if you were rich, you would gladly do it for free. Okay, question number 2. What are you really good at? And I mean extremely good at. Now remember, the answers to these questions should be the same activity. That's lining up for that safe. It'd be like having a slot machine where that cherry shows up in all 3 spaces. Same activity for all 3 answers. Okay, first one, again, what do you enjoy doing that you would do for free if you were rich? Second one, what are you really good at? Imagine a scale of 1 to 10, and this measures your ability, how good you are at this activity. We'll say math. We'll say number 5 is average. So if your math skill was 5, that's average. Now the Gallup organization has spent a lot of time trying to really peg people's strengths. They've identified 36, I believe, core strengths, and there's even a book out called Strength Finder 2.0 where you can go online, purchase a book, go online, take a test, and it'll identify your top 5 core strengths. Now, where it's important to understand this is, let's say that average again is 5. Me, I am horrible at math. If I were to put down, my rating for math, it would be around a 2, which is terrible. No one is going to pay for me to be an accountant or an architect or anything that requires math skill. Engineering, not going to happen. Now, I could work really hard, and what the Gallup organization also identified is that if you work really hard, you can boost your rating by maybe 2 factors, 2 more numbers. So I can take my 2 to a 4, with a lot of hard work, but guess what? It's still below average. No one's going to pay me for my math skills. But if you take a strength that is rated over a 5, say my natural ability towards communicating, writing, is a 6 or a 7. By working at it and boosting it, I can boost it up to an 8, a 9, or a 10. Let's say 8, 9, and 10 is world class. That means you're up there in terms of world class for that particular activity. That is extremely exciting. Again, we want fulfillment and happiness, and when we're pursuing a goal, a dream that has a lot of deep meaning to us, by using our strengths, then you know what, that's going to lead to a lot of fulfillment and a lot of happiness. So what are those activities that you're rated above a 5 on? Again, writing, math, painting, landscaping, welding. It could be any host of activities, but it's something that you enjoy doing and you're really good at. Okay, that third question, it's a strength when it gives you energy. So what is the activity that you do that gives you energy when you're engaged in it? It doesn't make you tired, it actually gives you energy. So you're engaged in, I know artists that tell me that once they start painting, they'll look at the watch and find out that they've been painting for 2 or 3 hours and the time went by like that. We get excited about doing things that, again, energize us. We get excited when we use our strengths. So let's look at that combination of the SAFE again. So you want the same activity to line up with all 3 questions. What activity, when you engage in it, you enjoy doing it, you're really good at it, and it gives you energy. Now, how can you use that activity? What one activity do you come up with? And now, when you line that up with a worthy goal, how you can use that to serve the world, now you can create a meaningful life. You don't have to spend time looking for the meaning of life. You can create a life of meaning, which is a lot better way to go at it. Now, the reason I call this again a superpower is when you combine that activity with your unique personality, really you're the only one that can bring this to the world. So what happens if you can't earn a living with that activity? That's okay, pursue it as a hobby. Again, we're looking for fulfillment and happiness, and we work jobs for many different reasons, mainly paying the bills. If your job isn't the main thing you would like to do with your life, that's okay. Again, pursue this as a hobby. It's amazing how many hobbies end up being careers down the road as we refine the skills, get them to world class, and then are able to, again, transition to earning a living this way. For me, I truly enjoy communicating. Most of my successful jobs have been where I was a senior trainer or a speaker or writer in some capacity. And I truly enjoy doing these things. My wife still teases me when I get involved in writing an article or working on a book or doing one of these videos. She sees my energy level really soar and tells how happy and fulfilled I am. Again, if you can't do it for a living, that's okay. Do it for a hobby. You're after fulfillment, happiness, and bringing your best to the world, and this will do that for you. Only you can accomplish going after your dream or goal with your unique set of skills and your personality. Remember, we don't want to look back over our life and see that we sacrificed happiness and fulfillment for a goal or success that maybe someone else said that we should pursue or society says we should go after or whatever. We want to use our superpower. What is that activity, again, that fits those 3 questions? Again, you enjoy doing it, you're good at it, it gives you energy, and combine it with a worthy goal or dream. Now, fast forward to the end of your life when you look back. If you achieve the goal or not, you've got a life that you lived pursuing a worthy dream with your strengths and doing the things that really make you happy. What more could we ask for? What a great legacy to leave our children or grandchildren. This is what we want. Again, we want happiness and fulfillment doing what we were created to do. Hopefully this video challenged you a little bit. And think of those 3 questions and what activity fits them. I'd love to hear your comments. Be sure and share and hit like. Thanks for your time.